the last episode of Swish Sisters, we saw the girls take home another tournament trophy, bringing them one step closer to their goal. The girls have qualified for 2 of the state tournaments, and it's time to get to work. Before we get started, one of the refs has a message for everyone.
This fifth grade team is amazing. I have never seen a set of girls at this age play the game so well. Watch out for Nicolette.
Today, the Swish Sisters will be practicing against a 6th grade boys team. They feel like practicing against boys gives them an extra edge. Let's head inside.
We're going 2 times for everything. Just jump in at the next one, okay? Rainbow shooting or 4-minute shooting?
Rainbow.
Rainbow. All right, we'll use that bucket. Bucket. All right, bring it in.
We lost it on seat, bro.
All right, we ready? Yeah? Oh, sorry, that was a terrible throw. My bad. No cutters, no cutters. Screen, step up, step up. Jay, you gotta get a hand up. Woo. Swing it, go, it's there. Get to the corner. There it is. Good take, Cam.
I think scrimmaging the boys, it was fun.
Was it a little bit more physical than normal, or? Because girls don't really play all like that. They look like they
it was more physical, but I'm used to it because I always play boys. Like when I'm at the gym or at Elite, I always play boys, so it was like normal to me.
Go, go. Try to help. Let's go. Cammy, come to it. Nice shot, T. Screen, Harper. Cam, that's you. You gotta get up. Let's go. Malia, come to it. Nyla, it should not be you taking the ball out, Nyla. Nyla, do not take the ball out.
What it's like playing against boys.
But when we played the B team was actually really good. I'm pretty sure they ended up having us by like 2 points, but I won't admit that.
The girls didn't get a chance to enjoy the moment for long because after practice, they received some bad news. Their team was being targeted by other parents and coaches trying to tear them apart.
We're going to talk about the Badgerland tournament situation. Badgerland was a tournament that we actually had never heard of before this season. We were actually really excited to be a part of it. And what had happened there is something that happens often to us anywhere that we go, is our eligibility got questioned immediately right off the bat. The communication to me from the tournament person was that there were already several parents questioning the eligibility of our players. At first I was confused. I was wondering if they were asking about their ages because we did play up all year. So I thought, well, maybe some parents saw us playing 6th grade and they were wondering why we were playing 5th grade in the tournament. The question mainly came in was, are the girls on your team supposed to be on your team? And we do have a couple kids on our team that live in the city of Milwaukee, and they are either open enrolled to schools by us or their school does not offer a feeder program. The rules state is that if kids aren't offered this kind of program, that they can then go to another district to play. It happens all over the place. It's not a unique situation to us by any means. We had to then verify report cards, home addresses, all this stuff. And in the rules it states that if one team questions another team's eligibility, the team questioning has to prove their eligibility first. And while I was told that that happened, I really don't believe that the other team was put through what our team was. So we were never offered eligibility waivers, and what happened was I took a screenshot of the emails back and forth between me and the tournament director. I had asked, what do we do? And she never offered us a waiver. And that really frustrated me because it just further proved that you weren't trying to help us, you wanted us out. And so when I posted the screenshot, this was happening while a whole bunch of other stuff was happening with our team from other coaches and other teams. I was really stressed out, and I posted on my Instagram and just was like, look, this is what our team has to go through every single time we go somewhere. And that was against the rules of the tournament for me to post about it. They kicked our team out and kicked me out of the tournament. We have a parent on our team who is a lawyer who helped kind of mitigate the situation, and the team was allowed to participate with me giving a public apology, which I did. We pretty much went back and forth for like 4 weeks to allow me in the building. So they didn't even want to allow me in the building because I posted something on Instagram about my frustration about the way we were being treated by the place that we were trying to go to. Eventually they let me in the building, but I was not allowed to coach. Again, I think it was another tactic to try to just throw our team off or push the girls down or whatever, but definitely didn't work because our team is a family and our assistant coaches are just as capable as I am, and we could throw any one of us in to coach.
The girls are ready to prove that you can't bring them down with underhanded tactics. You have to beat them on the court. We're here in Appleton, Wisconsin for the Badgerland tournament, and the Swish sisters are ready to take on everyone. The Swish sisters have Kimberly first, and they are fired up to play. She wears the headband, she gets stealth powers. Team Money is on fire. And with that last bucket, the girls end Game 1 with a victory. We'll watch Game 2 while listening to Emma and her mom Erin talk about some of the things the team experienced during the season.
As someone who knows what's going on, like on and off the court, it doesn't bother us, not because we're not thinking about it. It's just like we don't really care because we're just here to play a game, and maybe I'm speaking for everyone, maybe I'm not, but we feel that it's silly that everybody is just like fighting, and we're just here to play a game. And like basketball is like our comfort sport, and if like, and sometimes we don't really understand what the problem, what the drama is. It's just basketball, like it's just a game. It's not like it's gonna be the end of the world if you don't win a game, if you don't get this. And like eligibility, they challenge it because either they feel like we're older than we're supposed to be, or we're better. And they can't accept the fact that we're just better. And that's not our fault. Everybody has their own talents, and the group that's on our team just has maybe a little bit more than everybody else, and that's not our fault. That's just how it is. And so, to everybody out there, I feel like you just need to suck it up. It's a game. You can get over it. That's what I have to say.
I think that goes into one of the main reasons why they were getting ducked at state levels, and other coaches had issues with Cassie and the team.
Yeah, I think that there's, even at this level, even 5th graders, 4th graders, 3rd graders, there's these underlying racial issues, gender issues, and I think that that's part of what's so great about this team of girls, that even while the adults, meaning, you know, the parents who are dealing with the off-court issues, are trying to address them to make sure that our girls have all the opportunities that they should have, the girls don't let that bother them. And I know they know. They know why teams are challenging their eligibility. They know why teams give their coach a hard time, and they don't let it get to them. And I think that that makes them so much more impressive. I mean, these are a bunch of 10 and 11-year-olds, and they're dealing with this kind of hard stuff every single day when they go out there, and every single weekend. And it's incredibly frustrating as a parent, but I think they're so lucky to have a support system, both in each other and then in our parents, our coaching staff, all of that. And I think that we got through some frankly, some pretty crappy stuff this season that should not have had to be how it was.
The girls have made it to the Badgerland State Tournament Championship game. If they win the Badgerland, they'll be 2-time state champions. But in order to be crowned back-to-back state champions, they'll have to win the Wisconsin State Tournament, which they won in 4th grade in 2023. After a dominant victory over Notre Dame, the Swish sisters are now the Badgerland State Champions.
State champ, 2 times.
Having Cassie not coach us was dumb. I don't believe it should have happened. I think, yes, but we didn't.
So I didn't really, when they made Coach Cassie sit out that tournament, it was kind of annoying because, like, what was our coach doing that will impact the tournament? So why did she have to sit sit out. Like, it was kind of weird to me. We still won, so it was literally no point of making our coach sit out that tournament.
But I was so proud to see the girls go and play and win and do what they do. And really it was a blessing in disguise for me because I don't get to sit back and watch this team. And it was really fun for the weekend to just sit back and be an observer and like enjoy the show and see it through other people's eyes because I don't get to see it that way often. I learned a lesson and I shared my lesson with the girls that people are watching us all the time.
And now we're here. The big stage is set at the Nicholas Recreation Center in Madison, Wisconsin. The girls have blown out each of their first 3 opponents, giving up a total of 32 points, while scoring a whopping 126. And their championship game opponent, none other than the Junior Huskies.
Okay, so playing the Junior Huskies, like, they always give us a little bit of a challenge. We're both like a kind of physical team, and they got some pretty strong girls on their team.
Let's talk about Nyla. So Nyla joined our team last season. So this is like my second season with her. The best thing about Nyla is she is, obviously as a player, she's very focused and wants to do well and holds herself to high standards. As a person, she is almost like completely different than like the focused like person like that. She's a lot of fun, very lighthearted. She's very like open and honest and really just likes to have a good time. She's really very quiet, but also don't let that fool you because sometimes in her being quiet, she'll go right along with other girls in their sneaky little tactics and things that they do. So, but Nyla is really a great addition to the team and she fit right in and is a really nice to be around.
The Swish sisters are now back-to-back Wisconsin State Tournament champions. In addition to their Badger State Tournament win, they are now officially 3-time state champions. Through all of the hate from opposing parents and coaches, tournament directors, biased refs, they persevered and won it all. Teams changed brackets on them, forfeited games, but every weekend they still showed up no matter what. Oh, and to all the teams that ran from competition,
stop ducking smoke.
That they big mad.
But
They big mad about us being good and their girls aren't. Put them in training.
And New Berlin was one of the teams that ducked smoke. It made me feel like they was just hating on us because like we better than most of the teams.
Being back-to-back champs was actually very fun for me because I got to tell all my friends and they're like, OMG, that's really cool. And then the boys at my school, like, they don't believe me, but I don't care because I have proof.
I mean, if I was on a different team, I wouldn't want to play us either because like we're a really good team.
if you want to win a championship, get in the gym. See ya!